I've been getting a lot of phone calls for out-of-state apostilles. And when you do this, I mean, that's great. But a majority of the apostilles I process are in California. So when I get an out-of-state apostille, I have to see what the document is before I can do it. And once I see what that document is, I'm immediately on the phone with the Secretary of State in that state to see if the document I have can be apostilled. Now, sometimes if it's a vital record, for example, I had one for Wisconsin, and it was a marriage certificate. I called the Secretary of State and said, listen, I have this marriage certificate here. I need to get an apostille. It was for Mexico. Is this the correct document that I have? And I explained to them what I had, and they said, well, what is the date of issue on that marriage certificate? And I explained that it was like March 18th of 2019. They said, well, for us to apostille it has to be issued within the last 2 years. And I thought, okay, great. So they said, you need to call the county clerk there in Wisconsin and you need to see if they can certify the current document you have. So I called the county clerk there in Wisconsin, talked to them, and they said, well, we can certify it, but we're about 5 weeks out to do it. Oh, my goodness. I don't have 5 weeks. I told my client I can get this back probably within like 3 or 4 weeks. So the next step I did was I just called the county clerk back and I said, look, what if I do it in person? Am I able to get it quicker? And they said, well, yeah, you can come in the same day and get it. You can get it certified here at the county clerk. Then you can take it to the Secretary of State, which is just down the street, and get the apostille completed. So I'm not about to fly to Wisconsin to do this. So I got on the phone this morning with some notaries in Wisconsin and said, look, can you help me do this? After calling 3 or 4 of them, most of them are just ridiculously expensive, like $400 or $500. I'm only charging this person like $200 to do this. I finally found a notary who has one review on her Google business page, and asked her if she does it. She says, "Yeah, I haven't done a ton of them, but I can do it. I know how to do it. I live 15 minutes from the county clerk, and the Secretary of State is just right there." So today, I mailed her the marriage certificate that my client gave me, along with a permission with his driver's license picture on there saying that she can pull a certified copy of his marriage license. How is this going to go? I don't have any idea. I am putting a ton of faith in this notary in Wisconsin right now. I called her like 3 times. She said, "Don't worry, Rufus. I got you taken care of. I got you taken care of." So I sent it out to her. Let's see how it goes. She thinks she could have it done by the first part of next week. Today is Thursday. We're going to see what happens. Stay tuned.